Ranjit Dobrial, the seventh richest man in the United Kingdom, is celebrating his 100th birthday aboard his private cruise ship. But the festivities stop abruptly when he suffers a fatal heart attack. His sudden passing leaves a massive vacuum. There is a £69 billion empire on the line, and a board of directors left unsure of the succession plan. The answer comes in the form of a pre-recorded holographic will. Dobrial has bypassed his board entirely, leaving his entire estate to a long-lost son named Jolly. But identifying Jolly requires satisfying three specific criteria. The heir must be left-handed, have a distinct burn mark, and have a foreign wife. By attaching a massive fortune to physical traits that can be simulated, the ship is no longer a place of mourning. It has become a focal point for coordinated deception. The immediate consequence of these loopholes is a total deadlock. Rather than one heir stepping forward, three separate men infiltrate the ship, each claiming to be the true Jolly. To satisfy the foreign wife clause, each imposter has hired a woman to play the part, outfitting them with fabricated, conflicting international backstories. One claimant presents an Afghan wife, grounding her identity in a specific Sikh kebab alley in the middle of Kabul. This lie sits alongside a second competing claim, a wife from Nepal, bringing the Himalayas into direct conflict over the inheritance. These overlapping fabrications create an unsustainable standoff, with three different men and three different wives, all anchored to the same £69 billion prize. The deadlock is threatened when Dr. Aman Joshi orders a mandatory DNA test for 10 a.m. the following morning. This deadline acts as a ticking time bomb. With scientific proof on the horizon, the focus moves from performance to direct sabotage. That night, someone drugs the party's drinks with a memory-wiping compound, aiming to neutralize the test and the investigators in a single stroke. The next morning reveals a disjointed reality: characters waking in the wrong beds with zero memory, a stray shoe on deck, and a severed finger near a keypad. The blackout allowed for a reset of the board, neutralizing alibis while allowing the killer to move their pieces in the dark. The first casualty is Dr. Joshi. He is killed just before the 10 a.m. deadline, ensuring the DNA results never reach the board. The mechanics of the killing were specific: an induced peanut allergy attack followed by a lethal injection while the doctor was incapacitated. This creates a domino effect. Betty and the captain are systematically removed because they witnessed or suspected the truth behind the doctor's disappearance. This flowchart shows how each death necessitated the next. The doctor's murder created a witness in Betty, whose death forced the elimination of the captain. The three fake Jollies act as a buffer. By occupying the focus, they insulate the killer from scrutiny. The killer used the noise of the imposters as a smokescreen, eliminating everyone who held the power to verify the inheritance, while the fake heirs took the blame. The investigation is taken over by three detectives, Baba, Bidu, and Dogdu, who use an unorthodox, high-pressure approach to examine the forensic evidence. They identified Dev as the partner who coordinated with Jalbhushan to remove both the board of directors and the rival claimants. The confrontation ends in the ship's hull, where Dev is pinned down by the suction force of a massive industrial vacuum turbine. With Dev apprehended, his role in the murders is exposed, resulting in a life sentence. Dev operated on the assumption that he was the only player manipulating the inheritance, leaving him vulnerable to the detective's intervention. After the arrests are made, the actual Jolly finally arrives on the ship. His arrival renders the entire conflict moot. He rejects Ranjit's estate entirely because his own personal wealth already far exceeds his father's. This chart shows the scale of the subversion. Ranjit's £69 billion estate is dwarfed by the son's existing £169 billion net worth. The rejected $69 billion is split evenly 11 ways, providing roughly $12.5 billion per person, while the imposters find genuine connections with the women they originally hired as props. The pursuit of the fortune created a deadly maze, but removing the financial obsession allowed the system to resolve itself, leading to a house full of happy endings.